We say Astaghfirullah. You know why we say it. You know Bismillah is in the Quran. You know Astaghfirullah is in the Quran. We say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. You know why we say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Because Allah commands us to say it in the Quran. We say La ilaha illallah. You know why we say La ilaha illallah. Because there's nothing greater than La ilaha illallah. We say Allah. Allah says in the Quran, say Allah and thereafter be upright. You know why we say Allah. And we say Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel, which is in the Quran. You know why we say it. So no one can come to you and ask you what you're doing and you're not able to defend it. So do it proudly and do it openly. Because if I can go in the supermarket today and see a grown man with a beard longer than mine walking around in a mini skirt, I'll be damned if I can't walk the streets and say La ilaha illallah proudly. You tell me the forces of evil are fighting the forces of good, the forces of light are fighting the forces of darkness. You want to tell me I'm ashamed to say La ilaha illallah and there's a damn dude walking around in a mini skirt? You got to be out of your damn mind. Not me. Maybe you, but not me. I didn't come this far to be no punk in the face of death. I'm ready to die. Come on. Bring it. It's time to do it or get off the pot, buddy. You want to tell me a grown man with a beard longer than mine can walk around in a mini skirt and high heel shoes, but I can't say La ilaha illallah? Are you crazy? Bring it. Bring it. And anybody that's not willing to stand at my side when they bring it, then you better get away from me, because I'm calling it. Bring it. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah is not some chant. La ilaha illallah is not some song. La ilaha illallah is what I stand on. La ilaha illallah is what I live on. And La ilaha illallah is what I will die on. Got to die. We already been through that. I want to die La ilaha illallah. If you ain't willing to die La ilaha illallah, then I'm not your man. We are at a meeting point in human history. They are destroying the rainforest. They are destroying the polar ice caps. They are destroying the earth. In 50 years, you're not going to have a planet to live on. Are you willing to stand up and live for what is right and die for what is right? Or are you just talking? If you're just talking, stay away from me. Because when the arrows fly, when the bullets fly, and the bullets are flying, I don't want nobody next to me going to run away. I want somebody next to me that's going to stand shoulder to shoulder, side by side, and say, Allahu Akbar. You ain't willing to do that? I'm not your man. You can go downtown and sing and dance all you want. I'm not your man. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us and protect us and keep us on the path of the straight. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us away from our enemies and protect us against our enemies without, and especially protect us against our enemies that are within our own selves. Because if we have control over our own selves, no one and no thing and no place can have control over us. If we don't have control of ourselves, then every place, everything, and everybody will have control over us. May Allah guide us on the path of the straight. May Allah send peace and blessings upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his family, his companions, and all the rightly guided servants until the day of judgment. Ameen. Al-Fatiha. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا صراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Alhamdulillah, if we exhibit love to the world, we are not a violent people. We are not a warlike people. Contrary to what they want you to believe about us, we are not warlike. We are not seeking war. We're seeking peace. But we're seeking peace based on decency and morality. We're not seeking peace based on everybody just do whatever you want to do. There's a difference. And there's nothing wrong with standing up for morality. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with standing up for immorality. I don't have a problem with people who choose to be immoral. I don't have a problem with them. My only equation is if immoral is becoming so bold, if immorality is becoming so bold and so open, then why are we fearful for exhibiting morality? Why are we afraid to show the world that we stand on morality? And when you stand on moral grounds, when you stand on the high ground of human excellence and moral excellence, Allah will send the assistance. I don't have a problem with nobody. I don't have a problem. Lakum dinakum waliyadeen. To you be your way, to me be mine. We can live in peace and harmony. No problem whatsoever. I am not anti anything or anybody. Because once you start becoming anti-them and anti-them, then somebody's going to be anti-you. I don't have a problem with nothing. Like to you be your way, to me be mine. My problem is with anybody is with those who claim to stand on righteousness and morality. They make this claim, but yet they're not willing to stand out and speak out for justice. They're not willing to stand up and speak out for morality. They're not willing to stand up and speak out for freedom. They're not willing to stand up and speak out for equality. But those who are seeking to take the rights away from the human being, those who are seeking to oppress, those who are seeking to enslave, those who are seeking to abuse, they are bold. They are advocating their agenda openly. So we should be advocating our agenda stronger than they are advocating their agenda. And we are not a warlike people. We are a peaceful people. We are a loving people. Just don't mess with us. I say that again. We are not a warlike people. We are not a people looking for confrontation. No, we seek peace. That's why every time we greet each other, we say, Assalamu alaikum. We're seeking peace. Wa alaikum assalam. We want peace. Just don't mess with us. Or if I can't put the us in there, I will speak for myself. I don't mess with nobody. I don't bother. I greet everyone in peace. I treat everyone with respect. Just don't mess with me. It's simple. When you get ready to mess with people, you get ready, and you look at that one, you say, leave him alone. It's always been like that. It was like that when I was a kid. Leave him alone. It was like that when I was in the streets. Leave him alone. It was like that when I went to prison. Leave him alone. It's still the same. I don't mess with nobody. Leave me alone. Simple. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Shaykh.
So, Mr. Muhammad Hassan, you ready?
Shaykh, I had a question.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I say sir so much. Yes,
It's
ma'am.
okay. So you mentioned the sunrise prayer. I thought it was haram to pray while the sun is rising.
No. Good question. There is a period between sunrise and when the sun when the sun is, there's a 15-minute period between when the period is actually rising to the period where it's considered risen. So when you see on that Islamic calendar where it says sunrise, that is after that period of forbiddenness.
Okay, so when it's above the
That's
the
why they
horizon.
put sunrise.
Okay, cool. I thought it was to tell you not to pray now. Like I always thought it was like not now.
No, that means now it's gone.
Okay.
What's that?
Hmm?
Oh, great. Everybody should have that. That's the what I mean is giving you. Oh, salam alaikum, Sister Aisha. So like, it's so beautiful to see you. You know, I was just, the brother here was just asking me earlier about Corona, and I was telling him my history from Corona. She from Corona too? Yeah, you from Corona, right? Left Rack City, Corona, same thing. He's all the same. Yeah, she from our neighborhood. You know, alhamdulillah, yeah. So it's, Sister Aisha, this is your home. Welcome home. Because I remember when you used to